Good day, Derby Jack here. Well, I'm on here right now to state everybody, all my subscribers and all of you who have prayed for me and who have helped me financially. My rent is paid. And so I'm also able to pay some other bills, which has been a very big blessing. And I want you to all know something. I'm going to try not to tear up here, but you know, it's been a long time because for all of you that I've told that I've been in and out of foster homes, never really had a family, never had any real stable families. Even marriages, I feel more closer to most of you than I've never met you in person, but I feel closer to you than I did women that I was married to. I mean, it was marriages out of convenience or marriages for the wrong purpose, things like that. And so now that that I'm separated from all that and doing what God wants me to do, I just want to say though that I feel very, very close and very loved that I haven't felt in a long time. And it's been a blessing, and I thank you for it. So you all recognize, and if it's in the spirit and you understand, I'm not trying to take anybody for nothing. It's like I said, I'm not here to try to weasel money out of anybody. I'm just a person who's trying to do God's work and trying to stand upon the promises of God and upon the what it means to be a Christian. And like I said, I'm learning something that is very hard for me, and that is to be humble. And maybe a lot of you are learning how to give, in a humble way also. And I just want to thank you all. And I hope that what I do give back through my music and through my teachings, that you are being blessed by it. And if there's any other way I would be able to come back and bless you, I would. And I hope to be able to come to a point where I'm back on my feet again before the end comes, to where I can bless other people like you've blessed me again. And in saying that, I got through that without tearing. Anyway, in saying that, I got a little funny stuff. Since I was sitting here waiting for things and doing a little business and other things, I had to go to the bank and come back and stuff. I had these calls, those calls. You ever get one of those calls, now they're doing this thing where they, the subsidy card, $6,400, right? So I get a call, and usually I hang up on them, but this time I thought I'd play it out, and I'm listening to the guy. Yes, this is your lucky, are you a Jack? I said, yeah. Oh yeah, records show that you have availability of getting $6,400. I'm like, oh really, really? He says, yes. He goes, what you have to do, okay, listen to this now. He goes, what you have to do is, you have to call. I'm going to send you to my manager. Now my manager will ask you questions. I said he will. He goes, yes, these are the questions and these are the answers you must give him. So I'm okay. He says he will ask you your name and where you live and your address. I said okay. And I said, and then you tell him. He goes, he will ask you whether you are working or not. And I said, well, I'm not working. I'm on Social Security. He goes, oh, well, you tell him you are working. I said, okay. Then he says, you tell him that you are making under $2,200. I said, okay. And then he goes on and he goes, what was it he said after that? He goes, then you will tell him, when you will be available, and we will send you the check directly the next day. I said, okay, so what you're telling me to do is to lie to your manager and tell him untruths so I can get a check. I said, is there anything that I have to do otherwise to get? Oh no, you don't have to do anything. You just tell him that. I said, so my question is why am I lying to your manager? And all of a sudden, he's getting all flustered. He's getting mad. He's not expecting me to come back and ask a question like that. I should be grateful for him to tell me that I'm going to get a check for $6,400. Then I said, do I have to pay this back? Oh, that's what he said. before I got to that was what I forgot. I said, well, is this having to do with social, with health insurance? He goes, oh, no, 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 we won't. And then when he says about his manager, he says, but my manager will ask you if you want health insurance, and you tell him yes. I said, but wait a minute, I don't want health insurance. I said, I'll take the check, but I don't want the health insurance. He goes, no, 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 you must tell him that. I said, so am I going to get the health insurance or not? And then that's when he started getting flustered and everything. And finally, I just said, no, I don't think I like this, and I'm gone. He goes, do not hang up, please. And I hung up. So I get another call. You ever get those calls that just say private number? So this guy comes on, and he's like, he says, is your name Jack? I said, well, yes, it is. I said, well, what can I do for you? Oh, it is not what you can do for me. It is what I can do for you. I said, well, what can you do for me? You have won a check for from what sweeping stakes. Instead of sweepstakes, he called it sweeping stakes contest. Contest day. You have won over $7 million. I said, really? I said, so what do I got to do to get the $7 million? He goes, oh, no, no, you don't have to do much of anything. And then he started going, all you have to do is you have to buy a $500 gift card. And then you send it to me, and then I will send you the check for the $1 million. It will come in the next day. I said, okay, so if that's the case and I won the $7 million, why don't you take the $500 out of the $7 million that you're going to send me the chicken? Oh, no, no, we don't do things that way. You know, we don't do that's business. We got business. I said, so we have to make money. We'll make money off the $7. And he's like, oh, no, you stop what you're saying. And he got all mad at you. Your mother, you go and you bite your mother in your net. I said, oh, yeah, you're a real good scammer. And I hung up on him before he hung up on me. That was what my mornings was like today. I had a real fun time. Be careful out there. Just because we're in need, don't allow yourself to get scammed by these idiots. And they're out there. They're so enthralled in what they're trying to do. They got to make money in doing what they're doing. I don't know whether they shoot them in the head if they don't make their quota or what, but you know, I just thought that was kind of funny. So, in saying all that, maybe later on today I will come back with a teaching, or maybe I'll come back with some music. I don't know. I got some things I'm trying to work out, and if it works out for me today, I'm still trying to do this. I'm learning about this business I'm trying to do online, and seeing if it's going to work out and stuff. So just keep me in prayer like I keep you all. And like I said, once again, I thank all of you people who have backed me up, man, and in prayer and in giving. I mean, I am sometimes, when a man who speaks his mind, I'm kind of speechless right now and very humble, and you know, I thank you, and you're all a blessing in my life, a very big blessing. So right now, Derby Jack out. I love you all, and always remember, you know, keep praying for the people in Maui. Keep praying for people in harm's way. Pray that they die, if they do, saved, because that's all we got. Derby Jack out. See you all on the other side.